Ben goes through a lot in the premiere. Can you kind of explain what he goes through in that episode?
Cool. Yeah, well, he's Ben kind of he takes stuff on himself to make these decisions, to try and do what's best for other people, and I feel like he's kind of life really. And yeah, I think that it's all kind of it's all blowing up in his face really, as it does. I think that yeah, he's got serious decisions to make. He's got to make a decision. Like I can't for Ben. I think him growing up with his mum and looking after his mum, the way that he did, she is so even though they'll have a tumultuous relationship, she's so much part of his heart. And then you've got Rin, who is like basically who is his heart. And he's having to somehow choose between the two. I feel like luckily Rin has given him like an all clear in some way, that like I want to do whatever I can to help your mum, which is amazing of her. But yeah, he's because he's got to make this decision. I think that it's a lose-lose really for him.
Yeah.
But his mum's on his mum's on her deathbed, and he's got to do whatever he can to help her. Well, and Rin understands that.
Yeah, and the nice thing is you see Rin, she literally steps up and is like, no, I'm going to help. And Maddie is a little worrisome about it. Is that going to create some tension going forward?
Well, yeah, I think that it's a good thing. I think that that Maddie and Ben, I think they both bring so much to the table that I think that they should question each other's motivations and question each other's actions a little bit. And I think that it definitely will cause some good drama to watch. It'll be difficult for their situation, but I think that both of them want what's best for Rin. I think that that Ben is making like an executive decision on this, and he has obviously more of a connection to his mum than Maddie has, and I think that Ben should definitely listen to what Maddie's worries are, for sure, because it could all go horribly wrong.
Well, that's where I'm kind of leaning towards, just because everything, I mean, I feel like, yes, we can kind of trust Nicole, but on the other hand, she's working for the government in Decker, so I just feel like, are we going to explore the relationship between Ben and Nicole, or is it still going to be him worrisome of her?
I don't know how much I can give away, but I think that it will take a lot for Ben to trust the military, full stop. So I think that as we're watching, I think we can always know that Ben that Ben's keeping his cards close to his chest, and I think that what he exposes and what he doesn't expose will be for what's best for his mum and what's best for Ren. So that's an interesting relationship, because Nicole is Nicole double crossing them, is Ben and Maddie and Rin kind of double crossing the military, which would be a pretty dangerous thing to do. But I don't know, people in extreme situations, I think everyday people are actually really capable of doing some pretty amazing things. And I think that Ben is faced with the potential death of his mum, and also the fact that his heart is who is Rin is in danger also. And I think that both Maddie and Ben will be capable of doing things that might be above their pay grade.
Well, how's his dad going to come into play? Because we saw in the premiere, his dad basically told him, you're done. I'm cutting you off. I don't really want you around. And now he's here helping his mom. Ben's helping mom. So what is that going to be like?
Yeah, the finale episode with that look between Ben and his dad, I was like, oh, Ben's dad is definitely very specific here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that it was kind of time. I think that Ben and his dad look at the world differently. I think that that's something that maybe a lot of people can relate to. The fact that like they kind of see the world differently to their parents. Like things are different to the way that they were in their time. And I think that they've really come to a crossroads, you know. And I think that I think that it was that there needed to be some kind of a line in the sand. But yeah, is family going to be is blood going to be thicker than water? Is Ben's relationship with Rin gonna cause more problems in this situation? How far could it go? There's it's exciting TV because there's so many potential avenues that it could go down. Like I'm looking forward to people seeing it.
I'm really looking forward to just how the rest of the season is going to play out, because the premiere set it up really well, and now we also know that Ben's dad seems to be catching on to the whole mermaid thing, especially now that he's seen the video and starting to ask questions. So I can only imagine that somewhere along the way, it's either going to be Ben's dad deciding whether or not, am I going to fight for my family or am I going to fight for what I've always believed in?
Right. There's the questions for everyone. I think the internal struggles and internal battles that everyone is going through are just going to hit high levels on the Richter scale.
Thank you. What do you think Ben's biggest obstacle is going to be this season?
Oh, Ben's biggest obstacle. I think I think that Ben's biggest obstacle is himself. You know, I think that he needs to overcome his. Oh wow! I think Ben's biggest obstacle is himself, and we will see if Ben is able to win the battle against himself.